Hi, I'm Nadine Batat, and on behalf of Tomorrow's Technician and Continental Belts and Hose, I'd like to introduce our January 2022 Student of the Month. Juliaun Pracht is currently a student at the West Kentucky Community and Technical College in Paducah, Kentucky. With a strong passion for drag racing and working on cars, Juliaun decided to pursue technical school. He had no idea just how much his life would change, all thanks to an In the Pits Respect is Learned flyer his instructor had passed out during one of their automotive classes. Let's welcome Juliaun Pracht to hear all about it. Juliaun, what inspired you to take automotive classes at West Kentucky Community and Technical College?
I ended up purchasing a 1972 F100, an old Ford truck, and I tore it apart, had no idea what I was looking at. And, from there, I just kind of learned I enjoy working on this stuff, and I decided I want to take it a little more professionally. So I changed my plans out of high school, applied for his program, and went through it, and it was definitely worth it.
Awesome. What was one of your favorite projects to work on in the classroom with your instructor, Robert?
He actually let me bring in one of my own cars. I bought an old Mustang that I wanted to race, and we had an engine repair class. So he said, if you can find an old car, if you have a car, anything that you want to take the engine out, rebuild it, we'll do it at the school. And he said, as long as you pay for the parts, of course, you can use we can do all of the teaching on your car. We can do all of the, the lab work on your car. And that's what I did. And that car was there for several months, and I definitely had a really fun time doing it. And it was overall a good experience.
What was it like applying for the annual In the Pits Respect is Learned contest? Tell us how you found out that you won the opportunity.
So me and another student in the class both enjoyed drag racing. His dad, the other student's dad, did some racing, and I, of course, had my Mustang there and did all my presentations and stuff on, drag racing technology. And he handed me and him a little flyer with Technician Academy's deal. They're In the Pits contest. And I decided, yeah, that'd be fun to apply for. So it was the last day of their deadline for the written application. You send in a written application explaining why you should be selected to work with them. And it took about a month to hear back from that. And I was very excited when I got an email saying that I was selected as a finalist. And they selected 5 people from those written applications to submit a video with the same thing, explaining why you should be selected to work with them. So I took my video at school with my car, and that was a whole nother experience, the first time trying to make a professional video.
That really is fantastic. So what was it like going to the National Hot Rod Association Nationals on Labor Day and getting the chance to work with the Randy Meyer racing team?
It was definitely a little nerve-wracking. I remember driving there. I pulled up to the gate, which is the super special gate where the cool people go in. So I called up Sean, and he said, all right, give me a minute. And he came and picked me up. And we went and said hi to the team. And of course, I'm kind of, starstruck. We have Randy Meyer sitting in front of me, and I'm talking to him. He's, a legendary racer, been racing for 40 something years, and is, 2 drivers that are just killing it that year. And of course, I know now I get to work on one of these cars. I ended up talking to the whole crew. They're all cool, cool people.
Lastly, Juliaun, what are your plans for the future?
In about 2 weeks' time, we'll be leaving for Phoenix to do some testing, and I'm very excited to go from just winning a contest to work with them at one race to working with him full time and going to every single race he has for an entire season.
Thanks, Juliaun. Juliaun's instructor, Robert Gunn, says,
well, I think, it's the passion that he has for the automobile repair industry. And he has a big, passion for racing, because when I had him as a student, he bought a Mustang. Did he tell you about the Mustang he bought? He bought that Mustang, and then he used that Mustang for a lot of the class. Now, I have training units here, but, I said, if you want to do brakes on that, or he rebuilt the engine on that for engine repair. I have training units, but he wanted to do it on his own car. So he just loved that. And it's nice to see, if the student wants to work on their own car, they're probably going to be successful, working on other people's cars. But he was just into it. I mean, he bought tools. I have a lot of students, that they maybe, I go, you need to start buying tools because you're going to graduate in a couple of years, and they put it off. But he was buying tools the whole time he was in the program. And he's still buying tools today.
Julian, once again, on behalf of tomorrow's technician and Continental, congratulations on being named the Student of the Month, and good luck with everything moving forward. Instructors, if you have the next Student of the Month in your classroom, please nominate him or her today. Just go to tomorrowstechnician.com to find the entry form. I'm Nadine Vitat, and I'll talk to you again soon.